Hi! So today I'm gonna show you how to create a donation page with GemWallet. So you will be able to integrate GemWallet in a React web page. I'm gonna show you how to install the API of GemWallet and communicate with GemWallet itself. So what we're gonna build, selecting a donation, so for example 50 XRP, you can add a comment over here, and you will be able to click on donate, which is gonna trigger the payment over the ledger. So to do that, we are gonna start from a template, so you won't have to recreate this web page right here. This is available on the GitHub link right here. You can find it in the description of the YouTube video. Just make sure that you select the branch default template. This is the code without the GemWallet integration. With this, you will be able to follow the video and do it at the same time. You can also check the code at the final version available on master. Feel free to clone this repository or even create your own. This tutorial is just here to show you how easy is it to integrate GemWallet to your web pages. So to do that, make sure that you have GemWallet installed to your browser. So you can see that I have GemWallet installed right here. There is another YouTube video to show you how to install the beta of GemWallet. You can find it as well in the description of the YouTube video. And now let's get started. So the first thing is to clone the GemWallet repository. I have already done that. Then what you need to do is to install the node modules. So you can do npm install. When this is done, you need to run the development server, and to do that, you do npm run start. You will be able to see that the server is fully running. So all the steps are available on the GemWallet documentation, gemwallet.app. Then we go to the documentation. We have an introduction. And now what we want to do is to use GemWallet inside the Node.js application because we're using React. Let's go for it. So the first thing to do is to install the GemWallet API. So we are going to do npm install GemWallet API. Let's go for it. I go to my terminal, npm install GemWallet API. All right, so we just installed it. That's great. We can see that we have the proper version in our package.json, so we are using the last version of GemWallet currently available, which is good. And now let's follow the documentation. All right, so I'm gonna go to the different methods. So the first one is connected. This allows you to know if the extension is actually installed to the browser of your user. If it's connected, it's returning a boolean, and this boolean is gonna tell you if the user is actually connected or not. With this donation page, you should be showing a message to the users that they need to install GemWallet if it's not already installed. Well, during this tutorial, we're just gonna go to the fastest way to create our donation web page in order to don't make this video too long. All right, so I need to import this is connected inside my GemWallet app. So let's go back to VS Code. Let's go to our form component. We can see that we have a state right here with the value that we want to donate. And we do have a button right here to donate. So what we're gonna do is import GemWallet. We are gonna check if our wallet is connected. So to do that, I'm gonna put an on-click event right here. I'm gonna create this function. Let's write the callback right here. Okay, so now let's go back to the documentation. So I'm gonna just copy and paste this code snippet into our code, like that. So basically what we're gonna do is like having a promise, and this promise is gonna return us like if GemWallet is connected. So let's do something like if it's connected, we'll do our logic to run our donation payment through the ledger. And if not, we are just gonna do an alert for now and tell, hey, please install GemWallet. All right. Okay, now what we can do is to check if our user is currently using the testnet or the mainnet. So as for now, GemWallet is only supporting the testnet, so I'm not gonna do this step right here, but after the beta, you should definitely check on which network you are making this transaction. So to do that, you have another promise. The promise is going to return you a string, and this string is going to be either test for the test network or main for the main network. And depending on that, you can as well inform your user if they are in the testnet or the mainnet and they should switch. So let's move on for now, and let's go to the transaction request. So as you can see, a transaction request can have 4 stages as for now. So there is a waiting, when we are waiting for user interaction, pending, so the transaction is pending to be a success or rejected from the ledger. So basically it's in progress. And we have success, when the transaction is actually successful in the ledger, and rejected when the transaction has been rejected by the ledger itself. So let's go further. And what we are going to do is to create a transaction and send it over to the ledger. So here we can see our transaction object. So you can choose the chain. So if you put XRP here, it means that you want to connect to one of the Ripple node. That object might be changing after the beta. Then you need to choose the network on which one you want to send this transaction. So here it means that you want to send it to the testnet. You have the type of transaction you want to do. So here we do want to do a payment, the amount of the payment, the destination address, and which token you want to send, as well as the API version. To do that, the amount, we are gonna find it from what the user chooses. So this is in the state value. So I'm gonna take it here, put it over there. Okay. And the destination address is the address of the wallet which is gonna receive the transaction. So I will go on the test.bithump.com. So let's go over there. I'm gonna type my address. Let's look what we have over there. And we can see that we have currently 1000 XRP. So I'm gonna go back to my code. Now what we want to do is to make a transaction with our transaction object. So let's import our transaction request method from our GemWallet API right here. And what we're gonna do here is basically saying that we are sending this transaction to the ledger, and if the status is actually successful, I'm gonna set that the transaction was done. So to do that, we're gonna add if do status equals success. And in that case, I'm gonna put an alert and say your donation was properly made over the network. All right, that's pretty much it. So the UX is not gonna be very good with our alert everywhere, but it's just show you how easy it is to use GemWallet and do a Web3 website on the XRP ledger. Okay, let's go back to our website. Let's make a donation of 5 XRP. Let's add a comment like, I hope you will enjoy our donation. Let's donate. So this is actually opening GemWallet. I'm gonna enter my master password. All right, so what's happening? We want to donate to this address an amount of 5 XRP, and this is gonna be the current network fees. Let's go for it, let's confirm. This transaction is in progress. Now the transaction is successful, and we can close it. And as we can see, your donation was properly made over the network. That's actually great. I'm gonna click OK. And now we're gonna go back to our testnet viewer. I'm gonna refresh this page. And we can actually see that the last transaction was 5 XRP, and we do have a total of 1005 XRP. That was what's supposed to happen because this account just got a donation of 5 XRP. That's pretty much it. Just take in consideration that after the beta of GemWallet, when we are gonna release it to the Chrome store, the API may be changing a bit. We are actively working on some improvement over there, but no worries, you can find the last updated documentation on the gemwallet.app website. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please show it to us by giving us a like and add a few comments if you have any question. We will be answering all of them. Thank you and happy hacking with GemWallet.